Hello and welcome to Anuga FoodTec 2018. My name is Frank Poulsen and I'm the Global Process Category Manager for Drying and Evaporation at SPX FLOW. And I would like to talk a little bit about dairy powder nutrition today. Dairy powder nutrition is a wide area. It's covering everything from whole skim milk powders over whey powders, functional powders, and all the way to infant formula. What I'm standing with here is a complete line of an infant formula factory from raw material intake all the way through the processing, the drying, and into the powder area. So it's one of the markets that are growing a lot right now, especially because we see the world population growing, and especially the middle class, where we see a higher available income, so they buy better foods and more processed food. And another thing for the growth in our market area is the lifestyle change. We see on-the-go foods like protein bars, etc. is rising a lot. And with this change in the market dynamics, we also see a high pace for new developments, which put demands on the manufacturers today. They need to bring new products faster to the market, and that of course means extra demands on the factories. They need to increase the production. They need to have food safety under control. They are talking about traceability, and again, it's traceability all the way to the factory, from the beginning till the end. We also look about flexibility, because today we know what products we are producing, we know it for the next 2 years, but we are not aware what's going to be produced in 5 or 10 years. So today the factories we build are very flexible and can be upgraded so they can meet the needs of tomorrow. At the same time, we also see the factories need to be more adaptable. So we know that raw material we use today, but that changes over time. New ingredients are being added and the plants need to be able to process that. And when that's said, there's also another overall team coming in. That's the conversion cost. All the way from the operation cost, where you look at man hours, utilities, consumption, etc., over the waste aspect, how much waste is the factory producing, how much is it loading the wastewater treatment plants. But also OE, or operational efficiency, is a key theme today, because if you can increase the efficiency of the factory with 1 or 2%, you have suddenly 1 or 2% more powder to sell into the market. All these things, the market, the demands to the manufacturers, is causing or not challenging us as a partner to the industry, where we need to keep the quality of the product or even be able to improve it. And to improve it, we have different parameters to play with. We have our innovation centers around the globe, but also our very skilled technologists that can go out to the factories around the globe and together with the customer and his staff work on optimizing the powder. And also it's about monitoring the production based on looking into the drying chamber, for instance. How are the performance of the chamber? How are the nozzles looking like? So you have two ways. You can have a live stream with a video clip, or you can have picture diagnostics, so where you see if something starts to deviate from the normal, you can correct it right away and continue to produce and keeping sure that your production don't have to stop. But also the new products are causing or giving us challenges where we need to combine our technologies in different ways. We need to develop new technologies so we can come up with really good products and meet the demands of the R&D departments. And a thing could be our cavitator here in front of the drying chamber, creating more dry matter in the dryer or increasing the viscosity. So all in all, we at SPX FLOW are very happy and see it as a common task with our partners in the market to build the factories of tomorrow. So thank you very much for listening, and if you have any questions, you are welcome to turn to SPX FLOW.